Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today's adventures are first of 2023. Jax and I are going up Tooley Pond Mountain. This mountain played a role in the early 1900s in battling the forest fires that were destroying the Adirondacks. Follow along. Hi folks, well we're still on the trail up the Tooley Pond Mountain. So New York State, to answer the public outcry of these massive forest fires that was burning up the Adirondacks, the state decided to build, in 1909, started putting observation towers around the Adirondacks. Tooley Pond Mountain was opened in 1914 and it was first manned by Richard Town out of Cranberry Lake, who was paid a grand total of $60 a month to be an observer. He stayed up here in a cabin and monitored from the tower, and so he became the first observer up here. And we're not far, I don't think, from the top. Jax and I are still heading up. So if you follow my videos, you would, one of my videos I did the testing out a new heating source for my camper for requires no power. And that night there was on this trail there was a lost hiker, and so I made sure my backpack is all set for just in case I get lost out here. I got my compass with me, and I got water and good stuff here. But anyways, I can understand how a hiker would get lost out here. We're probably 3/4 of the way up this trail, and yeah, there's outspurs that looks like trails that go off, but you got to follow these red discs right here. And the red discs are out there. They're marking the trail pretty well, but it looks like if you're not paying attention that you could easily go off on one of these side trails, and then you don't know where you are. So last night's lost hiker here, they got him out okay. Anyways, this is the trail they're on, and I'm wondering if that was one of the things that they did. So we're gonna carry on, right, Jack? It's a warm day. It is about 70 degrees, believe it or not. It's still, and it's not even noon yet, and so it's a decent day. I do not see any snow in the woods, but we're still going up, so maybe there's some at the top, but I doubt it. I haven't crossed any. There's still snow out by the road where the snowbanks were, but I don't see any here in the woods. But we're going to continue on. Well, we made it to the top of Tooley Pond Mountain. Jax just got a drink. I got his drink set up over here on the steps that used to be a cabin here. Now it's all grown up, and as you can see, the trees have taken over. Nature's taken over again. And right down that way would be Tooley Pond, but you can see out pretty well here without an observation tower. So anyways, the first observation tower was made out of logs, and in 1919 it was rebuilt to be a metal tower. And this tower watched over Cranberry Lake area, DeGrasse, Clare, Newton Falls, and all the way over to Hollywood. And if you remember, I did a video on the old hamlet of Hollywood. And throughout the years, 16 men served this tower. And the bi-weekly salary when it was all done was $186.98. The 1970 season was the last season that anyone manned a tower up here. The tower was decommissioned and torn down, but it was taken to the Wanakina Ranger School, which is over this way. And in 2000, it was reassembled on Cathedral Rock, where we're going next. And we're going to go up and take a look at that fire tower. But we're going to soak this in for a little bit up here. Didn't take very long to get up here. If you come, Tooley Pond Mountain is in the town of Clare. Tooley Pond is an interesting road. The Tooley Pond Road has a number of trails off it. A couple years ago, I did the waterfalls tour. They were all on the Tooley Pond Road except for Lamson Falls and Harper Falls. But they're all on the Grass River. This is part of the Grass River Wild Forest. So you have to go into the grass and turn on the Tooley Pond Road there, or off of Route 3 in Cranberry, you can turn on the Tooley Pond Road there. And there is a number of hiking trails that don't get a lot of use, but you can find the trail pretty easily. So Jax is soaking up some water over there. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to start our hike down. And since we know our next adventure, it'll be Cathedral Rock in Wanakina to look at the old fire tower that used to be here. All right, folks, you watched all the way through. Thanks for that. If you liked the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button down below. Continue to follow the adventure. And remember, folks, tomorrow is no guarantee for any one of us. So disconnect from that Wi-Fi, connect to this out here. You won't be disappointed.